Hello friends, how are you? So in today's video, we are going to stand because I quite literally have about 15 minutes before I have to walk out this door to go to a doctor's appointment for my child, and then we're going straight to the gym afterwards. That's why I'm in this like beat up shirt because I got to go to the gym. I just don't have time to look cute. And if you're looking for an aesthetic video, you've come to the wrong place. That's just not me. I'm not aesthetic because my background is messy and I got to go. But as you guys can see, I have tons of books in my arm. And as you can tell by the title, I am currently in a reading slump. Oh my goodness, is it bad? It's so bad. So I read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series by Stephanie Garber. Loved that series, 5 stars. I have had a really hard time finding a new book. So I told you guys in my last video, we picked 2 books from my blind bookshelf. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, that's just not going to work for me. I am so bad when it comes to being a mood reader. Like, I am such a mood reader that I can't do it. I can't be these people who just pick from a like a blind date type of thing and then just roll with it, because I have failed every time. The last book though, I'm going to put these down. The last oh, I thought my ring got caught. So the last book that we were starting was Broken. That was by Sean Marivelle. I'm looking because I see the book. I started it on my Kindle. I don't remember when I read this book the last time that it was cursed a lot. Like, and I'm not, it didn't really curse a lot, but like I was only 2 chapters in and I saw the F word 3 times. And I said, yeah, it's a no for me, dog. Didn't realize it was like that. So I ended up DNFing a book that I've already read because I didn't want to read it. I'm not in the mood to try to skip over your F words. So she had to go. I was looking for a palette cleanser though to go in between Powerless and like the Powerless series. And it's just, I've been failing. So I did, however, finally get the powerful one. And if you guys saw one of my videos, as well as what was it? There was like a reel that I did. I talked about this book and I said, like, what is it with this powerful book? So I ended up buying it. I want to read it correctly because I have really high hopes for this series and because I know this is such a popular series. So I did end up buying Powerful. And then, if you guys remember, in 2 videos or so ago, I talked about how I wanted to reread, like, one of my big goals for this year is to reread the Twilight series. That was my big goal. Well, a friend of mine ended up giving me Twilight and New Moon. I had these, I actually had like really nice copies, and I ended up donating them because I didn't think I'd ever read this series. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever really pick reading as a hobby again. Here we are, a year and a half later. So she blessed me with Twilight and New Moon. So I went ahead and bought the Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. So I wanted to show you guys because I'm excited. I will not be doing this. I will not be starting this because I want to get through the Powerless series before I dive back into these books. Just to see how they are. So I'm excited to reread this, but again, I'm not going to start this series now because I really have high hopes for the Powerless series and I want to focus on getting ready to read that. So that's where we're going to be. That's where we're going to start. But I did want to show you guys that I do have the whole series. And so I'm really excited to make my yearly, like, I think every year I'm going to have one goal to read one series, like one big series. So I'm really excited to read this series. It's a series I already know and love, but I'm just excited to get back into reading the very books that kicked it off for me. So I picked up Unknown Magnolias today thinking that I was going to actually read this as a little palette cleanser, but I don't know. It's just like I don't feel like reading right now. And it sucks because I'm such a reader, but I'm also in my like spring semester of school and I teach, so I'm reading a lot. It's not like I'm not reading. I read a lot for school because I'm getting my biblical study degree. It's a lot of reading, but anyway, so we have Under the Magnolias and I'm excited about that. Today's video though, again, we're going to attempt. We're going to probably keep this a series until we get there, but today is episode 1 of trying to get out of a reading slump. None of my books look good. I keep putting books on my Kindle. None of them are looking good. So we're going to try this stinking, I'm going to pin this to myself. Try this stinking blind thing again. We're going to see. We're going to see if this will work. I'm going to pick 2 books and then we're going to pick a book from that and we're going to see which one's the winner. Because in the last video I did that where I had 2 and then I like picked one from that because I'm just not one of these girlies. So we got number 6 and we're going to do we're going to pick between 6 and 9. I have all the books here. We're going to go between 6 and 9. And we're going to see which ones we want to read. I got to do this quick too because I literally have to leave. My son has a doctor's appointment and then I have to go to the gym. And I've had a rough day. It's been a day. It's like 12 degrees here in PA, not even. At night, it's very cold. And so we are struggling here. But number one, we have Magnolia Parks. This is a book that I actually have been really wanting to start. I know it's a series, but I've really been wanting to start it. I already know the winner. I hate this, that I'm such a mood reader. So we have this book right here. This is called The Truth About Forever. This is by Sarah Dessen. I've never heard of this author. I've never read anything from her. And then we have Magnolia Parks. I am going to go with Magnolia Parks. I'm going to be very honest. I am very much a mood reader. We know that. I've said it probably 17 times in this video. But I know this is very toxic, rich people drama. And maybe I just want to escape into that world right now because I don't want to get into Powerful right now. I don't think I'm going to read the Powerful series until I finish this semester of school or until I'm close to being done, only because I feel like I'm really going to get hooked on it and I don't want to like interrupt my school stuff. So we're just going to read some books until I get done with the semester, and then I have a 10-day break in between my semester. And then at that point, we will go ahead and we will knock out that whole series, or at least try to as much as we can. And then we'll get started. But until then, we're going to go with Magnolia Parks. I think that I just need drama. That's not mine. And I need rich people drama. That's not mine. So we're going to attempt to start this book. We'll see what happens. If not, we're going to get there. We're going to get there at some point. So, yeah, anyways, have a great day. You are in an area that is frozen. Stay warm, stay safe. I will see you guys in my next video. We're going to see how long it takes to get out of a reading slump. I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.